Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
So it's kind of sad. This is the last of the pumpkin beers. It's blind for him. This is number 5. We're going to summarize at the end of this, and then we'll go back and do some videos I can add in elsewhere. But yeah, I'm sad.
Yeah, absolutely. But thank you for bringing all these and setting this up. So again, just in a clear but nice amber, darker amber, like probably the darkest.
It is the darkest.
And ruby, you know, get the light. It's a little ruby to it. You get that?
A little red hue.
That's pretty.
Yeah, no doubt.
Look at that. Here, guys. Let's get
the nose. Yes. Okay, so that's got big spice.
Tons of spice. This.
I definitely get the cinnamon. You know,
this
allspice.
Cinnamon, allspice, and nutmeg. Oh my gosh! It smells. I mean, almost this kind of desserty sweetness to it.
It does smell a little sweet, doesn't it?
But I do get a little fruit back there. Yeah. I don't know. It might be part of the whole sweetness thing that
I was going to say, it's hard to tell if it's the malt. Cheers.
Cheers.
Or if it's the actual sweetness from the fruit. But
absolutely. Wonderful aroma. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want in a pumpkin beer.
So that finishes a little sweeter.
Not super sweet, but...
Right.
But it finishes...
What you expect.
What you would expect. Yeah. So it comes big. The spices are like the winner here. I mean, it's cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice all day long. Little bit of
it too, though. I mean, didn't mean to interrupt, but the more I'm getting, I mean, it's a lot of spice.
I mean, it's majority spice.
Right.
Oh, the second sip's in there. I get this kind of like apple juice. I think the way I perceive pumpkin is almost this apple juice, like kind of fruity sweetness is what I think of. And part of it just maybe growing up, you know, we didn't make the full-on apple cider. Basically, you take the apple juice and then you put the cinnamon sticks in and cook it on the stove. You red hots in, you know, stuff like that.
That great.
And that's what this kind of reminds me of, just that spice with a little bit sweet fruit. It's so good. It does have it does have some malt there, but it doesn't. It's just to support it. It doesn't come off as a flavor like, oh, there's this, and malt. It's just kind of there to support it. This is my favorite. I'm just grabbing Schlafly.
Yeah, it's my favorite too. I do like that it has a sweeter finish. Again, not diabetes sweet, not too sweet. It's just enough.
Yeah.
I wish that the pumpkin was more distinct, but you know we've talked about it. With that much spice, you can't really you can't get as a distinguished flavor pumpkin or a fruit. It's just too much spice.
You know, it's funny. If this is the beer I think it is, which I think is Schlafly's pumpkin ale. So I watched Darwin just reviewed it this year.
Okay.
And he talked about the spices and the fact that the pumpkin is so muted or hidden or whatever, that this comes more like a Christmas beer.
Oh.
Like a fruit cake or a spice cake or something like that. And I don't think he's wrong. Like I could definitely see that someone could say, oh man, this reminds me of Christmas. This reminds me of, grandma's spice cake or something. Because the spices are the winner. I mean, it's a really good beer, but again, you're not getting tons of pumpkin in it.
Mm-hmm. But I would bet if you put this up against a Christmas beer, the ones I've had have no fruit to it at all, and so I think you would get a comparison side by side. I think yes, I think that would shine through if you tried to single out that flavor. I agree with you because it's definitely there. Don't get me wrong. I just So this is a 4.25 for me. 4.25. I completely agree. 4.25. That's what I've been giving it, and knowing what it is, it's still 4.25. So you want to know what this one is?
Yeah.
All right, this one's Schlafly.
Yeah.
Big surprise, right? I mean, when you drink that much of it, you have to recognize what you like.
Right. So we're gonna pause for a second and bring in the others in just to give. We were just saying this is America. We got to rank. We got to give it a rank. So, and then we'll finish up with some stuff for the.
Okay.
All right, we're back. So just a real quick recap. Before, as we were going, I remember. I gave this one a 4.
Okay.
And then...
No, you can go. Give yours first. That's fine.
I'm kind of blanking. What did I write?
4.
So, but did I say 4 plus? I think I gave 4 minus than 4. I think I like this a little more.
Then 3.75.
And 3.75. 3.75.
I should have written it down. I thought you said a 4 minus 3.75-ish, but I honestly don't remember. I've been
4.25. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So I'll go in the same order. I thought I gave this one 3.75, 3.75. I gave this one a 4 just because I liked how much pumpkin. I gave this one a 3.75 minus. This was my least favorite, and then 425, which this was my my most favorite.
So smell it again. I'm gonna go to my favorite. So much more spice, and then this malt behind it compared to that.
Yeah, I wanted to go back to back. But yeah.
Who knows?
And there's a little something else about that one.
Oh yeah, that's the cinnamon beer. I forgot. I like that. I think I like this one a little more than this one. That's I remember now.
Oh wow! You know, after having all these, the amount of cinnamon in that is just it's killer. That's a lot of cinnamon.
So what is that finish on the back of that? I kept calling nuttiness or whatever. That's unpleasant now after all this almost.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get that one.
Yeah, it's almost an astringency.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
what I kept calling a malty nuttiness or something.
Okay.
It's a little.
We'll talk about that when we finish that one out.
All right. That was the one that I just get tons of pumpkin.
Yeah, so much more pumpkin though compared to the others, but lack of big spice.
That one's good with the dry finish. I would go Schlafly 1.
Okay.
The big cinnamon beer, number 2. The pumpkin without spice 3. The little bit of dry finish 4, and now that off flavor 5.
Yeah, and I have to admit, because of the off flavor, this becomes my least favorite. Mm-hmm. This one, number 4, was my least favorite, but that off flavor is just.
And I'm downgrading this after that. After trying these
3.5.
3.5. Yeah, it's a 3.5.
I agree. We're gonna have to knock that one down too.
Yeah.
That off flavor. It's funny that we got something and we were both describing it as either a maltiness or just something there. But it's hard to say it was an off flavor until you drink all the others.
I mean, I don't know that it's definitely like something off, or if it's just maybe it is. I don't know. It's not pleasant after all that. So
yeah, I would agree. I'm knocking that one down. That's my least favorite.
Yep.
Next one, and then I think probably this one, and this is almost my favorite just because of how much pumpkin, but less spice, and this is by far the favorite.
Okay.
But this one stands out to me.
Yeah, by far. This is the one I would get. When I do get multiple 6-packs of a year because I like it.
All right.
So, guys, remember as always, if you have the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.
Or the beers you have.
All right. So